Right, hello. So I just thought I'd do a quick video on how to get some of the more difficult medals for the dungeons. There's two tricky ones in the first dungeon, and I've actually forgotten to bring Pow along with me. I think I've got someone useless like Eric with me, but I managed to do it anyway. But if you're doing it, get Pow, then you can actually see what you're doing on the map. So yeah, there's two difficult levels in this dungeon. This one's 2.45 minutes that you've got to do it in, and you're just too slow running around with Monica or Maximilian. So I've got a jetpack. You can invent that, and then you just make it, put it on, and you're a lot quicker. It's a bit difficult to control. Do look a little bit drunk, but yeah, it's the only way to do it. So in this particular level, it's 245 that you're going for. So you've got 3 mimics as well, so you kind of have to open the chest. I could have ignored that chest. I don't know why. It's automatic sometimes opening them, but that's 1 mimic there. There's 3 on this floor. So once we've opened another 2 mimics, we don't have to open any more chests and waste that time. Yeah, I could have really done with Pow here, but luckily I've got quite a nice little dungeon this time. Obviously don't waste your time picking stuff up, because it is just a waste of time, because the blue ABS buttons that you get in there, the drops, just aren't worth hanging about for. So ignore them for now. So that's the second mimic. I've got a level 4 barrel cannon on the ride pod. I've also got a level 3 Nova cannon, but you can get more shots off with this one, and in dungeons where they're pretty weak, it's pretty effective. So that's the third one. We don't have to open any more chests now. So yeah, so that one. When I first played, I think the last time I played this, I had a real nightmare trying to get that medal. But it's literally just get a jetpack. And if you're lucky with the layout and you get some of the mimics out of the way first time, then you're good to go. So I'm just picking up Pow because I've realised that I need him to give me a map. I'm doing alright with the medals so far. As you can see, just showing you what I've done there. So the time limits are the only one I've got to get for this dungeon. I think I've done the forest, Sindane Forest, pretty much now. I started using my monster transformation. I'll show you a bit of that in a minute. So yeah, I'm just showing you the bit where I've managed to level up my monster. You've got to get to level 26 for the first level. It takes forever. The best way to do it is to go to someone fairly hard, take Monica around, and allow the monster to pick up your blue ABS. So I'm going to just show you what I managed to get with it. Ice Gemron. It goes Ice Gemron, and then Fire Gemron, and then Holy Gemron. But I've started using the ice one to sort of get a few more medals and build it up a little bit, sort of in order to be hard enough to take it around the Moonflower Palace. So you've got to do a lot of things before you finish the game, really. Oh yeah, you get monster drops, and you get really good stats off them. I give them to Monica because I feel like she deserves it, having to put up with training a damn thing. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you the Gemron in action. It's a lot better than the green one, the wind one, but not much better, to be honest. I mean, it takes me about 5 minutes to kill one elephant, but you'll get the medal anyway, so it's worth just starting this as soon as you've got the ice one. I've actually taken it round one of the levels, one of the really hard levels. When you go to the altars, you know, the wind, fire, etc. altars, and I managed to get around with that, but it did take like, I don't know, 50 attacks to kill something. But yeah, so you got that medal, don't have to do that again. So it looks like I've still got power. So yeah, you get the picture. So you use Monica to level it up. Take her take her around Moonflower Palace or one of the altar branches on the dungeons, and let the monster suck up all the blue ABS points. And I wouldn't say it's quick, it's not quick, but it's quicker than taking it round. I mean, you see that? Hardly made a dent, that elephant, and it's a very low, you know, it's a very low level creature, so you'd think that'd shoot right up. But no, you've got to take it around somewhere hard with Monica and keep switching over. And then start using it at this level, which is ice. Like I say, you go to fire and then you'll get holy. But even when you get holy, it's a bit tricky. Particularly when you're doing the post-game dungeon, the Forgotten Adventure. Yeah, it's just, you could be there 5 minutes trying to kill something, and you've got to keep running away, because if they hit you, it's not good news. That's a bit of that. I also wanted to show you, I've been going back to the Finny Frenzy with my champion fish, because you can win final bombs, which are handy for the items when you have to do the item levels. So speaking of which, this is an item level, excuse me, and yeah, you've got to get quite close to them. Also you've got to lock onto them. Now it might be better, I didn't do this, but in your monster notes it tells you what elements that these creatures are weak to. So that ice one can actually do a lot of damage in some of the harder dungeons to a creature with weakness to ice, but it's doing very little here, let's face it. So I've had to sort of rely on normal bombs. We've got so you've got bombs, and you've got the middle bombs, which are improved bomb, and then you've got what do you call it? Honest to God, ultimate bomb, right? Yeah. So yeah, you know, obviously increase in strength in an order of magnitude, sort of thing. But when you get to sort of the later stages of the Moon Palace, you've got to really sort of check out what their element they are weak to, because that works a lot better than the final bomb. In fact, you'll be chucking those out and it won't be doing much damage at all. I mean, they're good for the ordinary dungeons, but not for like later stages. So I just thought I'd show you what I do. So I go to a Dell and Sundane and I buy a load of fruit. So I get the heartthrob cherries, which cast stop, pardon me, on the enemy. which is handy, so they're not moving around, so you don't miss them. And so with the items, I've just been sort of going around the dungeons, getting the medals and picking up items where I can, because I don't really want to go and buy them. But I will have to go to the shop in Palm Brinks and buy them. He sells improved bombs and ultimate bombs. They are quite expensive, but you get quite a bit of money towards the end of the game. And I've also got I found a coin which improves how much money I can't speak anymore. Improves the amount of money I get when I kill something, so I've got extra there, so I'll probably be buying more bombs off him, going to Eric occasionally, picking up 6 off him when I can, and then you'll get the odd chest in Moonflower Palace that has like 4 elemental stones that you can throw at things, so. But I've been sort of ignoring the item ones for a bit, and I've just started to do them along with the monster transformation levels. Anyway, you get the picture. So the next one will be on more tips, I guess, of getting medals. I think I've covered really the harder ones, but I'll show you some of the more difficult ones. There was a fishing one in the end of Starlight Valley, but that is just literally taking a load of bait and just staying there until you get the right size fish, really. So it's not really something you need advice on. So yeah, the next one will be advice on something else probably, but yeah, so goodbye for now.
Alright, that takes care of you guys.